Have you seen a change in your internet lead generation? Well, so have I. My name's Chris Orsini, and I'm the co-founder of Leverage Strong. Let's go see what Google Trends can tell us about what's going on with our internet lead gen marketing. Here we are on trends.google.com, and this is a really cool service that Google offers. You can type in any search term in this box right here, and it will tell you the trend of that search term over time. So let's search homes for sale. And if we look at right now, it's just over the past 12 months, and we don't see a massive trend happening here, just some ups and downs. Now, what you're looking at, you see 0 to 100, or at least 25 to 100 here. Now, we're not looking at the number of searches. We're looking at the interest over time, and it's just on a scale from 0 to 100. So right now, we just see it kind of bouncing around between 75 to 100. Doesn't seem to mean too much. Now, we can change the time range from 12 months to whatever we want, and if we change it from 2004 to present, we're going to see some trends here that are really cool. Now, really cool if you're a data geek like me. So what are we seeing here? Now, first off, the first thing I'm noticing is that we have a trend line, right? If we just kind of draw a line between the middle, we have a trend line. And we kind of have these ups and downs that happen cyclically. So let's just take right here, if we start from 2011, this is really solid right here, this gap here. We'll notice that we have a low point in December, and that the dip starts in August. So we start seeing an interest in homes for sale dropping in August. And that shouldn't surprise you. That's when school's starting. That's generally when we see things slowing down. Now, it slows down in August and continues to slow down all the way to December, and then it jumps up in January. Let's see. There we go. It jumps up in January. That's when everyone's saying, hey, my New Year's resolution is to become a homeowner or to buy a new home or whatever. And we'll see it stay either plateau. Sometimes it continues to increase after January. So in 2013 here, we see it really skyrocketed through July, and then August starts to drop through the holiday season and then jumps back up in January. And that seems to be this revolving pattern. Now, we do see, back here in the recession, things didn't jump around as much as they did here, 2011 to 2015 and on, really. It was a little flat right here, but we continue seeing this increase all the way up till this year. Now, it's interesting. What we see is, now remember, the trend is it dips from August through to the holiday season and then increases in January and either plateaus until August or makes another jump, or continues to increase until it drops in August. Now, we see in 2020, we see that same pattern, right? It's low, and it was a little weird. 2020 was a weird year. So we do see that jump here. Let's see. In December was low. It jumped in January, February, dropped in March. Now, there are a lot of things going on there, right? There weren't really much, we were shutting down in March, and then we see it pick back up in July, and then again drop through the holidays. It spiked it starts going back up in January, spikes here in February, and then April. And then 21, we're again seeing that drop in August. Now, this is where things start to take a turn, indicating our shifting market. Let's look at December here. We have the low in December, which is very close to the low in 2020. So it's actually 1 point lower than the low in 2020. As you see, if we look at the bottom here, it bottomed out in 2010, right? But the bottom still continues to go up until we hit here. This is where it starts to decline. Now, we see that jump in January. It continues to go up in February, but what happens here that doesn't happen everywhere else is it starts dropping in March, April, May. We see it come back a little bit in June and July, and now we're taking that school start holiday dive right here. Now, this low, let's see, September 2020, we're at a 65. September of 2021, we're at an 86. So year over year, that's a 21-point drop, which is pretty dramatic given what we're looking at year over year. So what does this mean for your business? I know this is a bunch of data geek talk, and I love it, but what does this mean? This means that the demand for homes for sale is lower. This is an indication of the shifting market. There's a lot of factors in here. There's, the one, just seasonal, that's compounded. We have the interest changes in mortgages, just all the things happening in the market. I know it could be different in your market locally. I know for me here in Florida, things haven't changed this dramatically. But when doing internet lead gen on a national level, I am noticing this. I'm noticing our cost per lead is increasing, so we're paying more per lead, and the amount of leads we're getting is decreasing. Right? If I'm spending $100 and my cost per lead went from $4 to $5, I'm going to go from 25 leads to 20 leads. This is something we can expect going forward. Now, what do? Ultimately, if your business is reliant on marketing, you're going to have to throw some more money at it. Either that and you're going to need to be more intentional with your follow-up. Now, on the flip side, this is why in Shift, we're supposed to be prospecting-based and marketing-enhanced. Now, if we are a prospecting-based business, we're not going to be as deeply affected by this shift as those whose businesses are marketing-based. So, two things. Get back into your database if you haven't already. Squeeze as much juice out of your database as you humanly can. Second, no lead left behind. Take full advantage of all of your follow-up systems on every single internet lead that you have. If you have a bunch of internet leads sitting, now's the time to go back and follow up with them, refresh them, get into your database, take notes, tag them, know what's going on in their life, and know what's going on in their pursuit of home buying or selling. Now, if you're a data geek like me, I know you found this massively interesting. So I'm curious, are you seeing a massive change in your market? And what are you doing to maximize your internet lead gen? Let me know down in the comments below. And if this was useful to you guys, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see future content like this. Also, if you want to find out more about Leverage Strong, head over to our Facebook page, Leverage Strong, as well as our website, leveragestrong.com, to see how we can serve you in your office.